What if I told you that 90% of all sentences in English are built with just 3 simple Lego blocks? It's true. The beautiful, complex language of Shakespeare, of movies, of science, it all comes from one simple, repeatable pattern. Learning English isn't about memorizing a million rules. It's about mastering one simple blueprint. Does this sound familiar? You have the right vocabulary words, but when you try to put them together, they sound wrong. You translate directly from your own language, and the word order feels messy and confusing. You might say something like, "Yesterday, to the cinema, I went," instead of "I went to the cinema yesterday." It's frustrating because you have all the pieces, but you feel like you're building with your eyes closed. Today, we are going to open our eyes. I am going to give you the 3 fundamental building blocks of English: the subject, the verb, and the object. This simple system is the blueprint for building clear, correct, and natural-sounding sentences every single time. By the end of this lesson, you will stop guessing and start building with confidence. Welcome back to the English Zen Podcast. Our goal today is to give you the power of the builder. Let's begin with the foundation of our construction, the first essential piece of any sentence. That first essential piece, the foundation of every sentence, is the subject. The subject simply answers the question, who or what? Who or what is this sentence about? It is the hero of our story. Every complete sentence must have one. The subject is the person, place, or thing that performs the action in the sentence. It can be a pronoun like I, you, he, or she, a name like Maria, or a noun like the dog. It's the star of the show. For example, in the sentence, "The cat sleeps on the sofa," who is the sentence about? The cat. The cat is our subject. Or in the sentence, "We study English," the subject is we, because we are the ones doing the studying. Identifying the subject is always the first step in building a thought. Once you know who or what you're talking about, the sentence needs life, it needs movement, and that's where our second key component comes in. The engine of every sentence. The verb simply answers the question, what is the action? What is the subject doing or being? Every complete thought needs a verb. Without one, a sentence is just a label. The cat is a label. But when we add a verb like sleeps, it becomes a complete idea. The cat sleeps. Let's take our other subject, we. By itself, it means nothing, but when we add our action, study, we have a sentence, we study. The verb gives the sentence life. Verbs are usually action words like run, work, eat, listen, or play, but as we learned in our lesson on the 3 pillars, sometimes a verb can describe a state of being, not a physical action. The verb to be is the most famous example. In the sentence, "She is a doctor," the verb is. It describes her state of being. So now we can build simple but complete sentences. We have our subject, the who, and our verb, the action. The cat sleeps. We study. She is a doctor. These are all perfect English sentences. But sometimes the action of the verb is transferred to something else, and that receiver of the action is our third and final building block. So we have our subject and our verb, which can form complete sentences, but sometimes the action of the verb is transferred to something or someone. This receiver of the action is our third and final building block, the object. The object simply answers the question, what or whom? Let's go back to our sentence. We study. This is a complete idea, but we can add more information. We can ask, we study what? The answer is our object. We study English. So English is our third component. It receives the action of the verb study. This brings us to the golden blueprint of the English language. The most common, fundamental, and important sentence structure is subject, verb, object. This is the natural order for the vast majority of sentences you will create. It's the code. First the who, then the action, and finally the receiver of the action. Let's look at more examples. I love coffee. Subject, I. Verb, love. Object, coffee. Maria drives a car. Subject, Maria. Verb, drives. Object, a car. Once you master this core structure, you gain the power to build clear and correct sentences automatically, without translating in your head. Not every sentence has an object. For example, the cat sleeps is a complete sentence with just a subject and a verb. But knowing how to add the object is what allows you to create more detailed and interesting ideas. Now that we have our complete blueprint, let's put it to the test and see how you can use it to analyze and build sentences like a pro. Now that we have our complete blueprint, let's put it to the test with a quick workout. I am going to give you some mixed up words. Our job is to use our new understanding of sentence structure to build them into a perfect, natural-sounding sentence. Ready? Our first set of words is pizza, my brother, likes. Let's use our blueprint. First, find the subject, the who. Who is the sentence about? My brother. So, my brother comes first. Second, find the verb, the action. What is my brother doing? He likes. That comes next. And finally, find the object. My brother likes what? Pizza. So the perfect sentence is, my brother likes pizza. Let's try another one. Our words are English, study, the students. Let's build it. Step 1, subject, the students. Step 2, verb, study. Step 3, object, study what? English. The perfect sentence is, the students study English. See how logical it is? This subject-verb-object order is the default setting for the English brain. By practicing this structure, you are training yourself to think directly in English instead of translating the word order from your native language. You are learning to build like a native speaker, and this is the ultimate key to sounding clear and natural. That subject-verb-object order is the default setting for the English brain. By practicing this structure, you're training yourself to think directly in English instead of translating. You are learning to build like a native speaker, and this is the ultimate key to sounding clear and natural. So let's do one final quick review of this powerful blueprint. First, we have the subject, our foundation, the who or what of the sentence. Second, we have the verb, our engine, the action or state of being. And third, we have the object, the receiver of the action. And the pattern that connects them all is subject, verb, object. This simple pattern is your most powerful tool. It is the key that unlocks your ability to build clear, correct, and confident sentences every single time. You don't need to memorize hundreds of complex rules. You just need to master this one simple blueprint. For your challenge today, I want you to be a builder. Write one simple sentence in the comments using our SVO structure. If this lesson helped you feel more confident, A simple like is always appreciated, and please subscribe for more simple guides to building your English fluency. Thank you for building with me today. I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing.